to the Blue Corner. My name is Dennis, and let's do one last update for the year. But before that, I just want to wish a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to everybody watching. And since it's Christmas Eve tonight, let's just hope it all goes well and everybody gets plenty of presents. So, with that out of the way, let's just get into it. It's been a few weeks since I've made a regular update video like this. I was supposed to make this last week and then the Vinegar Syndrome package video today, but I decided to switch it around because I'm still waiting on a bunch of packages to arrive. Not every single November title I've ordered has arrived. I'm still 14, 15 December titles short. So, yeah, what are you gonna do? It's Christmas. The postal service is delayed, so there's plenty more to come. Probably not till January, so I'm gonna do what I got so far. So let's start off with the November Blu-rays I have so far. See, from America, I picked up North, one of the missing Bruce Willis movies on Blu-ray in my collection. Now, this is a mastered, made on demand release. As you can see, there's no Blu-ray logo on the top. Apparently, they're not allowed to use that on releases like this because, as you can see, it is a burnt disc. But it's the quality is there. It's HD. There's nothing wrong with the disc. It is Region A locked though, so you know who I'm directing that at. Sorry. Next up, more Bruce Willis, this time from Spain. Sunset, or Assassinato in Beverly Hills. Yeah, okay. A sad person pointed me to this release being out, so of course I had to get it. More Bruce Willis for the collection. And I actually think this is a real disc. I do like the quality of this, but I guess Spain is just like Germany when it comes to audio. The first two audio tracks on this disc is Spanish audio, and then you have to go to the third audio track to get the English audio track. I hate when they do that, but it's more Bruce Willis for the collection. Let's see, a couple of sequels. Let's do this one first. I picked up Beyond Skyline. The original Skyline, what a piece of trash. Yeah, the first one's not good, but I actually do like the sequels way more than the original. So, a low budget science fiction action. I like them well enough to pick them up. So, of course, I also picked up Skylines. And of course, both older titles, I don't need the slipcovers because I put them in sleeves. And what do I get? Slipcovers for both. So, Alan, if you need slipcovers, let me know. Let's continue on Amazon. I was looking for one title that came out, and I of course found it. But it was a third-party seller on Amazon UK that had the movie, and it was brand new release, around, I want to say £8 or £9 cheaper than everywhere else. So I did go to see what he had for sale, and I found a bunch of Signal 1 titles that it was just around Black Friday, so it must have been Black Friday deal because now it's £12-13 each. So I picked up a bunch of Signal 1 titles he had. I picked up Five Corners. First time watch. Not a bad movie. I enjoyed it. It's John Turturro getting out of prison. He has a too big a crush on Jodie Foster, and Tim Robbins has to be of assistance with that. One title I was actually glad he had: Wanted Dead or Alive. Rutger Hauer. I like this 80s action movie, and it is Wanted Dead or Alive. It, if memory serves me correctly, that is a Steve McQueen Western TV show back in the day. So I do believe it is a remake of that TV show. Maybe I should have checked. At least the title is. I don't know. That's just to me. But yeah, Death Race 2000. This is the one I was looking for. More Stallone for the collection. Brand new release, just came out. £8. So yeah, I went looking for other titles he had, and I don't know why all these Signal 1 titles were cheaper than a lot of other titles. So I picked up a bunch. I don't know what's going on with the name or numbering on the titles, because Five Corners is number 56. Wanted Dead or Alive 57. Death Race number 62, the latest release. And then number 63, Eye of the Tiger. It's been out for a while. Death Race is newer, so I don't know why or how they number titles. But I picked up Eye of the Tiger too. Another 80s action movie I really wanted to see. Again, first time watch. And it is a little weird seeing Gary Busey as the lead good guy in an action movie. He's in plenty of action movies where he's not really the lead actor, but him being the good guy in a lead role, it's a little weird. He's better as the bad guy in my mind. So, but I enjoyed it. It was a good fun movie. And then you have number 64. Again, a little. It came out. October, I want to say. Burt Reynolds in Shark, or Kane, as it's apparently really known. Ugh. This was just flat out a boring movie. Dull, dull, dull. I kept looking everywhere else throughout this entire movie. I don't recommend this one at all. It was slow. Nothing really happened. The shark title is. It must have been 69, so not really. They were trying to cash in on Jaws when they put this one out at one point or another. I fully believe that. So, yeah. Let's see. Restaurant. I picked up the latest Blue Steel. Great, underrated movie. I really enjoy this movie. And strangely enough, this is the first time I have it on Blu-ray. I do believe there is a couple of releases around the world. This is probably the first time in America it's out on Blu-ray. So, there's always that. But yeah, really good undercover Ron Silver. I've seen other people hate Ron Silver as an actor, bad guy, whatever you want to. Overall, I actually really think he's a good bad guy in this. I enjoyed this movie. Jamie Lee Curtis. What's not to love? Let's see. The last Blu-ray for November. I picked up Eye for an Eye. The Blind Swordsman. Low budget martial arts. 80 minutes long. Story. Known story. Well told story about revenge. Getting justice. I enjoyed this one. I really enjoy getting some shorter movies now and again. I still haven't seen Oppenheimer. the runtime of Oppenheimer just keeps putting me off. I really want to watch it, but it's 3 hours, 80 minutes. Hell yeah, I'm putting this one on. So let's see. Oh, that's more Blu-rays. I forgot about the next title or stack. From 88 Films, picked up Miami Vice. This should have been a 4K title. They had, I don't remember if they flat out announced it, but they had talked about this was going to be a 4K title. So I was really looking forward to this, getting to give this a rewatch. Hadn't seen it since it came out. I did not like this movie when it originally came out because I was a fan of the original TV show back in the day, and this one was not the TV show, not the original theme song, way slower than the TV show. Sadly, for whatever reason that they apparently can't go into, they were denied getting the rights to putting out the 4K, so would not surprise me if Universal puts out a 4K of this title in 2024. Yeah, but rewatching this, still not the biggest fan of it, but I did enjoy it more than I originally did. So it's still slower. It's not a full-on action movie, but I want to say I enjoyed it more this time around, so I don't regret buying it. First time watch, Silent Rage, Chuck Norris. No idea why I've never seen this before. I've been a Chuck Norris fan for years, even though I haven't straight out collected everything Chuck Norris. But seeing the new releases we're getting here and there of his older movies from both 88, Eureka, Shout Studios next year, I've never seen these movies before. So I'm happy we're getting more, and I have all the upcoming ones pre-ordered. And I'm actually surprised at how many movies he's actually made. I don't know why, I always picked it over. Is 10 movies maybe he's been in, but he's been in a bunch of them, and I like this one. It's more of a slasher kind of movie than action movie. So yeah, I liked it. Upgrade from a Hong Kong Blu-ray. I picked up Last Hero in China. Jet Li, of course, I'm all in. Enjoy it. Again, playing Wong Fei Hong. Not as great as the Once Upon a Time in China series, but again, I enjoy this one. It's a little more silly than Once Upon a Time in China. So there's that. If Once Upon a Time in China is too serious for you, put this one on, and I bet you'll get a kick out of this one. I did. And then another first time watch, I picked up The Long Arm of the Law set of the first two movies. There's still two more sequels. So 88 have talked about if this sells well enough that they will look into getting the last two sequels. At least that's what I'm being told. I don't remember having seen that myself. And again, first time watch, I enjoyed them. I might have been one of the few that liked the second one more than the first one. It's the second one. Okay, let's just do the first one first. The first one is a little more slow action movie, and then second one picks up a little bit more. It is the heroic bloodshed kind of movies early in that genre. So I have seen somebody credit the first one as being one of the first heroic bloodshed Hong Kong movies. So I guess we can thank this movie for that genre. Highly enjoyed them. I'm picking up the sequels if they come out. No doubt about that. On to the 4K titles. Wow HD had a 15% off if you picked up 3 titles. So I decided to, whoop, don't drop them. I picked up Usual Suspects. Highly enjoyed this movie. Haven't seen it in ages. Nice to see it still came with slipcover. And Red Dragon. Kino have put out both Hannibal and Silence of the Lamb 2. Haven't picked any of those up yet, and I just let me pick up Red Dragon. I like Red Dragon. I do believe I like Manhunter just a little bit better, but this is a good remake, so I guess I'm gonna have to pick up the other 2 titles too. And let's see. In the same go around, I picked up Witness. Underrated Harrison Ford movie. Only US release for this one. And I was expecting them to put on a sale, so I was trying to save a little bit of money, and I decided to wait on this one for the sale. And it finally came, so I haven't switched around on the artwork. So yeah, great Harrison Ford movie. And this is actually one title I'm surprised ever got a 4K, but it's there, and we got it, or I got it. Another Blu-ray to 4K upgrade, Tales from the Dark Side, the movie. I enjoyed it. When I bought the Scream Factory Blu-ray a while ago, and that was a first-time watch, and I enjoyed the anthology way they did movie, the 3 different stories. I enjoyed it enough to pick up the 4K. Let's just put it that way. From Arrow, again, Tremors 2, of course I'm picking them up, and I'm really hoping that they continue putting out more Tremors. And yes, I did go with the green version. I decided to have the matching colors would be too distracting if you wanted to pick out a movie, I guess. If you didn't really look at them, couldn't be too sure at which one you would pick. So I like there's a little difference between the releases. So I went with the green one. Took Amazon forever to ship this one. This just came in the other day, and it's been out for several weeks now. It took Amazon almost 3 weeks to ship it out, if memory serves me correctly. But it's finally here, and like I said, I hope they put out more. Also, Arrow, I picked up Black Hat 4K. First time watch, more Michael Mann. I watched this last night, and I actually enjoyed it. Again, it's Michael Mann. It's a little slower action movie. Chris Hemsworth as a hacker / action star. The action star part, okay, that's somewhat believable. But him being both a hacker and an action star in the movie, yeah, okay, maybe not so much. But overall, I enjoyed it. I was never in a rush to pick this one up, but it is or not. It's the limited edition version of this movie, and I had to pick up the limited edition because this one has the director's cut of the movie. When the standard edition comes out, the director's cut apparently won't be included. So yeah, it does say director's cut Blu-ray limited edition exclusive. So I wanted both versions, so I took the plunge and picked that one up. I enjoyed it. And let's see, Black Friday. And there was a bunch of titles on US Amazon that were really cheap. But again, shipping. I don't buy much from Amazon US anymore. With shipping and import taxes, even on sale, they do get somewhat pricey. But seeing a bunch of 4Ks down to $10, that made it worth it for me to pick up a couple of titles. that we don't have on 4K here in Denmark. So I decided to pick up Creed 3. This has been a weird franchise for us when it comes to releases here in Denmark. The first one, DVD, Blu-ray only. Second one, DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K. Then sometime later, we got a steelbook of the first two in 4K here in Denmark. Only way you can get the 4K here in Denmark is to get that steelbook. And then the third one here, DVD, Blu-ray only. So I don't know why they do it that way. So I decided, okay, well, I do have the Australian 4K of the first one and the Danish edition of the second one, and now the American version of the third one. Mix and match. So I do have them all now. And then I also decided to pick up two guns. It was just, okay, I'm not just gonna pick up one title. When I'm finally picking something up from Amazon, I want to get at least two titles. So I decided to pick up two guns. No new release of this in Denmark, no 4K, just the old standard Blu-ray we got back in the day. So I enjoyed this movie. I like this pairing of Denzel and Mark. So I enjoyed the movie enough to pick up the 4K. And for $10, okay, for me, with import taxes and shipping, it does get a little up there more, but still way cheaper than it would have been here in Denmark. So yeah, two guns. I enjoyed it. So that's the November titles that I do have. Let's just find the few December titles. Like I said earlier, I don't have many December titles in just yet. But let's see, 88 Films had a sale. I pre-ordered two titles, and of course now 88 have, if you buy for, I want to say £35, you get free shipping to me here in Denmark. So I had to pick up another title. So the extra title I picked up, 88 Films, I usually pick up the new stuff I want right away. So the sale doesn't really do much for me. There's not anything left on 88 Films site now that I don't have or want. So I have been looking at this a few times. Nightmare Beach slasher. And again, I watched this for the first time the other night, and I liked it. It's not the best slasher I've ever seen, but I enjoyed it enough to be happy with the purchase. And again, it was a sale, so it was cheaper than it normally would be. So, like I said, I have been looking at it a few times now and again, and now I finally have it. But the two titles I did pre-order because I wanted was first the Blue Jean Monster. First time watch weird Hong Kong movie. Yeah, I thought I would like it a tad bit more than I did. It's not a bad movie per se, but yeah. Let's just leave it at that. But the one I did want, again, another upgrade from a Hong Kong Blu-ray, The Inspector Wears Skirts. Love this artwork. Highly enjoy the movie. We are getting the sequel, and 88 Films have pretty much confirmed that we are getting at least the third one, if not the fourth one too. So I really do hope we get to complete the series. So enjoy the movie, and I really do like this artwork. This kind of artwork is where if I had the room, I would put up the posters. Yeah, there is a poster. I hadn't even checked that. There is a few of these Hong Kong releases where the poster could easily be on the wall. Sadly, I don't have the room. From Severin, It's been out for a while. I haven't checked it out yet myself. It came in the other day. I haven't heard the best about the quality of the release or video quality, but it's part of my past. Or youth. I love you got if you watch my channel long enough, you know I'm a fan of British comedy. So I picked up Bad News. Rick Mail, Adrian Edmondson. It's going in the collection. I picked this one up from Film Treasure in the UK. They still had it with the slipcover. So it is the comic strip. It is a bunch of sketches throughout the few seasons. So I was never the biggest fan of this growing up. It is Young One's bottom, but I'm picking up anything that has Rick Mail and Adrian Edmondson in it, and just that we're getting it on Blu-ray. We have the Young Ones now. We have comic strip. We have another title coming up a little bit. Where is Bottom? I want Bottom on Blu-ray so bad. It's just okay. Come on, give it to me already. But yes, I am picking up anything with those two guys. Oh, okay, yeah, we do have Guest House Paradiso from Vinegar Syndrome 2. I forgot about that one. From Eureka, we now have Casino Raiders. First time watch for me. Andy Lau. I'm picking up pretty much anything Andy Lau is in, so no brainer for me. And again, first time watch. And yeah, I did not care too much for this movie. It was just too slow, too boring. Probably not one I'm going back to all that often. So yeah, but it's in the collection. That's what you get with blind buying stuff. But continuing on, like I was just saying, we got another UK title. We got the Black Adder complete collection, all 4 seasons, not including the missing TV pilot, sadly. But just that we're getting this stuff on Blu-ray now, is I enjoy stuff like this. I really enjoy British humor and or comedy. It's this dark style comedy. Oh, that's another one. Let's lean back. Lean back. This is a nice set, and I'm picking up anything we get of this magnitude. Faulty Towers, like I said, Young Ones, Bottom. It is BBC that's putting this out, so hopefully this stuff sells well enough that they see the value in continuing releasing them on Blu-ray. Classic UK TV, that's all I'm saying. Let's see, a couple of 4Ks left, then we are almost done. From Scream Factory, another Blu-ray to 4K upgrade, Silver Bullet. Again, much like Tales from the Dark Side, I bought the Blu-ray, and it was, I do believe, no Silver Bullet. I have seen Silver Bullet before, but again, liked it well enough to pick up the 4K. I enjoyed it. Again, Gary Busey, not, well, he's not a bad guy. He's a good guy in this pretty much I say, and he's not the lead, but this role he has here is way more suited to him than Eye of the Tiger really is. But yeah, Corey Haim, Gary Busey, I enjoyed this werewolf movie. One I'm extremely happy about finally having a 4K release is Young Guns. I really enjoy the Young Guns movies, and I'm not ashamed of admitting it. I have both movies up as some of my favorite westerns of all time. I grew up watching. Technically, I do like the second one just a tad bit more, but the fact that it's out on 4K now, after when this came out on Blu-ray, it was early on in the Blu-ray days, so the Blu-ray of Young Guns 1 is not the best Blu-ray on the market. Let's just put it that way. So to finally have a good release of Young Guns 1, I'm all for it. If we could just get the second one too, that would be nice. But I'm pretty sure. Let's see, it's Lionsgate that put it. The second one, I want to say that's a Warner Sony title, depending on where in the world you are. So I don't see that one coming on 4K anytime soon, sadly. So for now, gonna have to do with the first one. Damn it. And then finally, I did pick up the Wandering Earth 2 Steelbook from Cineasia. The only way you can get the 4K disc. This is the second 4K disc Cineasia have done. And again, the only way you can get the 4K disc is to get the Steelbook. And does Cineasia not know that I'm not collecting Steelbooks anymore? Damn it! Yeah, I enjoy the movie. Again, 3 hour plus movies. This is the prequel to the original Wandering Earth. I do like the movies, both of them, but 3 hours. Why do movies have to be this long in this day and age? Ugh. And going off of that, I don't like the part 1, part 2 release thing either. So just give us some shorter movies. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, I picked up Wandering Earth on Steelbook. So that's it. That's my November, December titles I have so far. And with that, let's just move into my channel change that's coming up. This will be the last regular update video you will see on this channel. Next Sunday, I do have a top 10 favorite releases of 2023 planned. Still have to pick out the titles and record it. So that's gonna be the last video for 2023, my top 10 releases of this year. But beyond that, yeah, this channel is pretty much dead. I've talked about it before. Going into this year, I did not have 400 subscribers. I had around 380 or something like that, and I got 100 views per videos, around that. Now, not even a year later, I'm at 1200 subscribers and can barely hit 50 views and 2-3 comments at max. Nowhere near 10 likes. I don't want to be this broken record talking about this problem this often, but clearly people don't want to watch my videos, and yet they keep subscribing. I don't get it, but I don't want to sit here, be mad, frustrated about this anymore. So going forward, this channel is pretty much dead. I'm contemplating about doing a complete collection video every year in January going forward. I'm still contemplating, not anything sure yet. I still want to make a couple of showcase videos for the series that I have started, and then probably the halfway to Black Friday and Black Friday sales, doing what I pick up in those periods. But beyond that, there's not gonna be much for me. I might hopefully be going to the UK in May for a martial arts showcase, whatever it is, with a friend of the channel. So maybe if that gets to happen, there'll be a video about that. But again, beyond that, like I said, this channel is pretty much dead. I don't wanna have it in my back mind of I gotta make a video that people don't really watch. Yeah, there's not much point in me going more into this. There will still be a video now and again when I feel like it. There will be no regular collection update videos. I'm not doing the weekly thing anymore. I'm not going back to the monthly thing anymore. I'm not even gonna pay attention to how many views, likes I get on the remaining videos I put up. If I get an email that somebody left a comment, of course I'm going in and replying, but that's it. It's simply not worth it anymore for me to waste. I'm sorry to say that I feel like I'm wasting my time making these videos. As much as I've enjoyed making them, it's a waste of time. I could be watching a movie. I could be playing a game. So yeah, I want to say a huge thank you to the very loyal few I've had on the channel that's watched my videos every single time, left the few comments that I get. I appreciate it more than you know, and I'm still gonna be around to leave comments on the people I follow whenever I see something I want to comment on. I don't like leaving a comment just for leaving a comment's sake. That I'm never gonna do the nice pickups man line to anybody. So yeah, if I leave a comment on your video, I've watched the video, I like the video enough to comment. So just know that. And there's plenty of videos I watch where I always leave the like. I don't always get around to leave the comment. It's not that I don't watch. Like I said, I don't just want to be the nice pickup guy on YouTube. So yeah, I don't know why I'm rambling on about that, but again, thank you for the few that watch my videos and like and leave a comment. And again, Merry Christmas to everybody. I don't mean to be a downer here. I do hope you have a nice Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I'll be seeing you around. With that, thanks for watching. Until, well, at least next Sunday. Thanks for watching. Peace out.